Hindsighters, thank you for tuning in into In Depth with Miss Ty Barnett on Hindsight Media Radio 103.5 FM, where there's always something good to talk about. Tonight, we shine the light on multiple women whose story left the audience gasping, grieving, and grappling with truth. We have Shirley, the devoted wife, whose world shattered when love turned lethal, and Monica, the daughter, whose rage became a reckoning. Their journey is not just dramatic, it's devastating, real. This is not just theater, this is testimony. This is trauma turned into truth. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give it up to both Shirley and Monica. And then also on the mic is a matchstick, and everywhere and every answer is going to be a spark. The cast of What a Woman Wants and What a Man Needs to Know is stepping into the studio with stories that burn. You have Miss Shayla, who is also known as Laquisha, the beautiful voice, and what a secret that's just going to wow you. Then we have April, aka Miss Stephanie. Oh, wow, the rainbow is definitely reaching far. So, guys, I tell you, when you get ready, embody the betrayals, and now that they're here to speak on the edge, you don't know what to expect. And I'm not even sure that you're safe. So expect soul, expect fire, because this interview isn't just a conversation, it is combustion. So, welcome, all of you.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
Thank
you.
you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, let's start with when you guys all first received this script in your hand. What was your thought process when you read about your specific character? So let's go with you first, Laquisha.
When I got the script, I thought it was very interesting and definitely, a story that needs to be told. I feel like people can relate, some more than others, but definitely something that's, definitely a dope script. I thought it was pretty dope.
Super fantastic. All right, Shirley, what did you think about the script when you first read it? And this is your, give us a background because this is your not your first rodeo with this play.
Yeah, it's my third time, and the first time I read it, it was just something that I could personally relate to. Just understand the complexities of relationships and how sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Mhm.
It just allowed me to have a different lens for the play, and I was able to connect with it on a different level, a more personal level.
Okay, love that, love that. Miracle, what about you?
I'd say at first I was really excited just to be in the play and be able to have a script, but really seeing the complexity of my character Monica and seeing the hardships that she goes through, as someone in her age range, it was really disheartening to see that she was going through so much.
Hmm. Oh wow, oh wow. All right, let's go, Miss Stephanie. When you first received the script, how did you feel?
I was really shocked. I was like, "Oh my God, Orlando, you really like you went there." So I thought it was really exciting. My part in it was something I'm not really used to, but I'm really excited to try. So I thought it was a dope script as well.
I love that. Now that pivots us into, I'm going to start with you, Shirley, since you're a veteran in this play. What or how has it been working with Orlando Anderson?
It has been very interesting, moving. It's awesome to see somebody with so much drive. Orlando has drive that is par none, honestly. He has a vision and he works very, very hard to see the vision to completion, whether it's by man hours or financially. He just really has a drive. And I can get with somebody like that because it's very uplifting, it's motivating. So
Hmm.
his drive has always been it's been great to watch.
Love that. Love that. And so, Miracle, same for you. How has it been with you working with Orlando?
It's honestly been really amazing. He is an amazing director. Just to piggyback off of what Delethea said about his drive and his motivation, he is extremely willing and so determined to make sure that our show is worthwhile. And I'm really excited for everybody that is coming and everyone that is supporting us.
I love that.
Mhm.
Okay. Laquisha?
Yes, I feel the same way. I mean, he definitely goes there, and he's not afraid to, push the envelope, which is definitely something that will get you noticed and recognized in the industry. So I think that, yeah, I think that he's an amazing guy, and he did a great job.
Love that. All right. Let's go, Stephanie. How has it been for you working with Orlando?
I love working with Orlando. He was really down to earth, really nice. He knows what he wants. So I'm happy with that. Working with other people, he's definitely really nice, but determined and he knows what he wants. So it's been
Okay.
great.
Good stuff. So now this question is going to be for all of you. If your character had a theme song, what would it be and why? Tell us, Shirley.
Don't start no it won't be no
Okay, you lifted to the camera on that one.
I did because Charles started some stuff and God had to finish. And I know they don't go together, the song and God don't go together. So we can just say, don't start no mess. It won't be no mess.
Hmm.
And God came right in and cleaned it up for Shirley. So
Oh man, that was awesome. I love that. But you know what? Just not to get real religious on here, but in all honesty, though, in the Bible, people started stuff, right?
Hmm.
mhm.
And there had to be a finishing. So it's okay. That's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So the song's just
Hmm.
kind of fitting.
yeah.
All right, LaQuisha. All right.
Um,
So if your character had a theme song, what would it be and why?
oh Lord Jesus. Uh, Fireworks.
Okay, fireworks, is that by who? Who's that by?
Um, Drake and
Oh,
Alicia Keys.
okay. All right. Miracle, what about you?
Um, I'd say Monica's theme song would definitely be Jungle by Emma Louise.
Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, I can see that.
Hmm.
All right. Stephanie?
I would say Kalani and Lucky Day.
Okay.
Um, when I come over, when she's not there.
I love that. I love that. Now, Shirley, this question is going to be for you. What do you think your character teaches the audience about forgiveness and accountability?
It teaches them that you got to forgive and love people the way God loved you. It teaches it will teach the audience to love unconditionally. And it also teaches on the accountability side,
Mm-hmm.
if
Hmm.
it happened, deal with it. Take the bull by the horns and deal with it. Just keep plowing through life and deal with it. Don't sink back. Don't stop grinding. Don't become depressed. Just take the bull by the horns and deal with it. Cry your way through it. Whine your way through it. Holler and fuss your way through it, but go on through it.
I love that. I love that. And so, April, what moment in the play where your character could have made a different choice and changed everything? What's that one moment without giving it away?
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Probably towards the end. Uh, maybe I should have looked within myself and realized, like, girl, did you really just do this? Like, you're no good.
Hmm.
But fortunately, I'm terrible.
That's all right. That's all right. You learned, right? So, LaQuisha, how does your character show up when you felt unseen or misunderstood?
She definitely shows up and she shows out. So she's definitely seen. Um, but I feel like she needs some healing and hopefully maybe one day she'll get it. I don't know. But
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Now, Shirley, how did you prepare emotionally for a role that deals with betrayal, illness, and survival?
You have to clear your mind every day at rehearsal. Every time I'm reading lines, like you really have to clear your mind and you have to let your emotions go to a place. There have been times during rehearsal where I'm shedding real tears because I want to convey that emotion. I want the audience to feel it. I want you to feel in that scene, those scenes, I want it felt because I've experienced those scenes in real life and nobody can prepare you for how those scenes make you feel. So I know what it felt like and I know what I want the audience to feel. So I have to clear my mind. I literally have to clear my mind and truly take Charles as my real Charles and just live it.
Okay. But what kept you from leaving Charles sooner despite the signs? Were the signs there or red flags, or did you just overlook them, or they just weren't present?
Monica, I didn't want to split the house. I wanted her to always have a dad. And, in real life, day to day, women choose that all the time. People will stay together for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
People will stay together for convenience. Like, I don't want to move out of here and separate all my stuff and split everything down the middle. And now I got to find a place. I got to move. My kid has to change schools and so on and so forth. So, a lot of times, even in present day, people stay for all the wrong reasons, despite the red flags.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Monica, what conversation do you hope your character sparks among young women?
I hope my character helps people not only to be seen, but to have the voices of those silenced heard. Because this is the story, this is somebody's real life experience that happens day to day,
Mhm.
and it's not talked about enough, especially within the youth and just mental health in general. So being able to be in a role where I am portraying the hardships of a youth and the hardships of just daily challenges that aren't talked about enough is really great.
Okay, good stuff. But so, do you feel that your character Monica felt justified or haunted by her actions of what she did had to do, or and such a quick, rapid pace decision making as it relates to her father?
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what would you say to like other daughters watching their mothers suffer in silence? You watch your mom suffer in silence, and she did, as she just stated, she did this for you. She stayed because of you. What would you say to other young girls such as yourself that loves their mom so much, but also want to be a protector of their mom, even though their mom feels like they don't have to do that?
I'd say that it gets better, that you'll get out, and that you're gonna survive it,
Okay,
and
good stuff.
you're gonna thrive.
Love that. Love that. Now, Stephanie, what gives you the audacity to play puppet master in other people's relationships and then have the audacity to call it love?
I think I might just be a little messed up from my past experiences.
Okay.
So unfortunately, if I'm not happy, I'm going to make somebody else miserable.
Oh,
And I just want to see what I can do. I want to see what I can have. I want to see if I can get whoever I want and not apologize for it.
wow. So when you orchestrated this fallout, was it about love or was it about winning?
It's all about winning. I ran out of love. It was just something to do. It looked easy.
Yes,
It looked
Stephanie.
vulnerable. And I just wanted
What'd
to
you say,
take it.
Shirley?
I said, come on, Stephanie.
It was
Stephanie
just too
ruthless.
easy.
Right.
You know, people take advantage of that. So why not?
Wow. Okay, so you said winning. So if the audience could see the real Stephanie, not the charm, not the seduction, but the raw truth, would they see what would they see? And would you still be proud of her since you won, supposedly?
I think the real Stephanie is a scared little girl who has been heartbroken, who
Mm,
has been through the same type of people, and she just can't seem to find love. So she gives up and she just focuses on her business,
hmm
and she just doesn't care. It's not love. It's just about winning.
hmm. Okay. All right, let's pivot on to Laquisha. You are a mystery. Well, yes, Laquisha, or AKA Shayla. You are a mystery who the audience might have given a few titles to, right? So a couple of your titles would be the tip taking temptress. In other words, you served more than just drinks and you know exactly how to stir the pot. Then you were the waitress with the whisper. You heard everything, you knew too much, and then you just kept everyone guessing, right? You were the
Hmm.
woman who not just was a part of the story, you were holding on to a threat that could unravel it all. Would you agree?
I agree. Yeah.
Okay. So how does Laquisha balance survival with shame, and what does the tension that reveal about her resilience?
Um, well, that's a very deep question. I don't know if LaQuisha is that deep, but um, I will say that she's coming from a place of hurt, and she's coming from a place of being lied to, and not feeling like she's enough when I feel like she has some insecurities and things of that nature, and that's why she may behave the way she does and is doing what she's doing. But she's not in it alone, because she was told things that weren't true. So she was led to believe something that was not true, which,
Mm.
a lot of women could relate to. We think one thing and then it's something else, or vice versa. So I feel like the way that she can be resilient and win in the situation is by just being honest with her about her feelings and what's going on with her, and try to heal so that she won't continue the cycle of destruction or just chaos that's going on with her.
Hey, I love that. So maybe this kind of ties into some of your answers, but if LaQuisha had to choose between protecting her peace or protecting her truth, which one would you choose and why?
Mm. Uh,
She's like, mm,
you got to choose between them two.
yeah,
Ooh, honey, because I want to have both. But I guess if I have to choose, I would say she's gonna go with her piece. She's
hmm
gonna choose her piece. Cause she ready. She be ready to go. She like, I'm done with this. I just need my piece, and that's what she want. That's what she needs.
Okay, all
Mhm.
right. So, Stephanie, what do you hope the audience walks away with after seeing what a woman wants and what a man needs to know?
Just being seen, being heard, knowing that you're not alone. Every character in this play is so relatable. It's so real and it's raw. And I just want people to know that they're not alone.
Okay. Miracle, what do you hope the audience will take away from seeing what a woman wants and what a man needs to know?
I hope that the audience takes away the fact that there is a community out there for you and that you're loved, that you are seen, and that you are not silenced and your voices are heard.
I love that. LaQuisha,
Mhm.
what do you hope the audience takes away?
I hope that they take away that um we want to have strong family foundations, even though we all, it's so many different backgrounds in the play. But I think the ultimate goal is for us all to just feel like we are loved and we are appreciated, and we can come together even though we go through things, because we're going to go through a lot, go through things. But ultimately, it's just about us coming together and letting love lead the way,
I love
no
that.
matter what. Yeah.
Love that. So, Shirley, before I ask you that question, because you're such a veteran in this, I want to pose another question to you. If you could, on this platform, what advice could you impart on the cast of what a woman wants and what a man needs to know as they continue this journey?
Feel every minute of it. Feel it. Once you know those lines, take it to the next level. Like in your tone, in your delivery, in your body language, in every facial expression, every movement. Feel it, do it, rehearse it with your partner until it becomes second nature, because we don't want it to sound like it's rehearsed and robotic
Mm-hmm.
and just coming right off a piece of paper. We want you to feel it. I think last night during one of the during rehearsal, one scene, I want to say it was the scene with Shelley. Is that, I think, right? Laquisha, your character's name?
Laquisha. Shayla is her
Laquisha.
real name. Laquisha is her play name.
Oh, Laquisha is the play name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um, I think that scene really like did well last night, and you could see the energy picking up. And then there was another scene with um the basketball, Sophia and her son. That scene really went well, and it's all because of everybody starting to get in the groove of it. So next week when we're at
Hmm.
the theater is really going to go to another level. So now it may seem like we're not there yet, and that's true. But once we see the set, once we understand how it's going to move from scene to scene, how where you're going to be upstage, downstage, stage left, stage right, once you see all that and know those lines, go. Just go hard. Give it your best shot.
Hmm.
Love that. Thank you for that. So now let's pivot to the final ask. And what do you hope audience will walk away with after seeing what a woman wants and what a man needs to know?
The overall picture of this would be forgiveness.
Mm,
You're gonna have to forgive. You might not forget, but you're going to have to forgive in every single scene, all the way from scene one to about, I think it's 20 plus scenes.
mhm.
You're gonna have to forgive. Somebody gonna hurt you along this life, and you have to forgive. If you don't forgive, you're going. It's like you want somebody else to drown, but you're in the ocean with weights on your neck, and they're on the seashore.
Hmm.
So you have to forgive.
Wow. Thank you for that.
Amen. Oh.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. So now, for all of you, are there any projects that you're currently working on outside of what a woman wants and what a man needs to know that you would like the audience to support and to just stay connected with you? You can feel free to share your social media handles if you have them, and if you want to share them, if there are other projects, you feel free to name them. This is your opportunity to plug yourself and get yourself out there. So, Monica, aka Miracle, are you doing other works? Anything you would like to share?
No, currently I am not doing any other works. As far as a handle, I will be updating my handle soon and getting that out there.
Okay, awesome. All right, Miss Laquisha.
Yeah, I am working on another project. It's a play. It's called Redeeming Faith. And that will be September 27th. I'm not really sure on the venue yet. I'm sorry, I don't have that information in front of me. But I am doing that play. And as far as my handles, I do have a IG, which is Love Shayla. It's all caps. And yeah, I mean, I'm putting myself out there, but yeah, I'm definitely getting back out there with the acting and everything. So thank you for the support.
Absolutely, absolutely. Stephanie.
No, I try to do projects one at a time. So after this is done, I'll jump back into acting classes. Then after that, I'll probably try to do something else.
And I will say that you do a fine job, young lady. You do a fine job. Now, is there a handle or anything you want to share so people can follow you if you want them to see other work that you're going to be doing in the future?
Sure. My IG is April Marie _29.
All right, good stuff. And the infamous Miss Shirley, the Lethea Fox. Give it to us.
So I have a channel and I do Facebook Live videos. I have a studio set up at home for my podcast, and it's called Life Talk with Delethea Fox and Friends. And you can find that on Facebook. Just type in Delethea Fox, Fox with two X's, DELETHIAFOXX, and I'll pop right up. Oddly enough, I was in Redeeming Faith, and I haven't been to rehearsal in forever because my life has been really, really, really busy. So I really need to talk to her and see if I'm even still wanted in that project. But I'm also submitting for roles all the time on Actors Access and so on and so forth. And I'll start acting classes soon. And my Instagram is my first name _Fox. So Delethea, DELETHIA _FOXX on Instagram.
Well, thank you to the amazing cast of What a Woman Wants and What a Man Needs to Know. Your voices lit the airwaves and brought this story to life. You showed up with heart, humor, and truth and made the interview unforgettable. I liked your answers and I thank you so much and grateful to each of you now. And I thank you for also sharing your projects. And just like that, the fire is settled, but the ashes still remain. You've heard the cast speak, not just as characters, but as the conduits of truth. Again, what a woman wants and what a man needs to know isn't just the title, it's the question that haunts every scene, every silence, every secret. And it feels like you're going to get exposed. And that's good. If you felt seen, even better. Because this play doesn't just entertain, it gives you a moment of raven fragilness. And tonight, these voices didn't just hold back, they shared more with you. So take what you heard, sit with it, share it, and remember healing starts when the truth stops hiding. Hurry and purchase your tickets today. The location is Porter Sanford III Performing Arts Center off of Rainbow Drive in Decatur, Georgia. Saturday, September 20th, 2025. There are two showtimes, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m., and tickets are now available on ticketleap.com. And trust us, they're going fast. This is the kind of show that sells out and stays in your spirit. So, listeners, thank you to every heart that tuned in tonight. Thank you for letting us be a part of your rhythm, your reflection, your ride home, or your quiet moment of pause. May your days be filled with purpose, your nights with peace, and your spirit with the kind of joy that lingers long after the curtains will fall. We'll be right back with you the next time. And remember to tune in. Until then, be bold, be kind, and be the unapologetically you. This is Miss Ty in depth. Hindsight Media Radio 103.5 FM, where there's always something good to talk about. Visit our website at www.hindsightmediaradio.com. Good night.